Our community is very diverse, but not necessarily ethnically or racially, but it is diverse economically. So we have families that moved from out of state who maybe have come here seeking a good school or the opportunities to live in a nice place, and they often come with the background of having money or having experiences in Connecticut, New Jersey, Long Island, and these are parents that are highly involved and kids that are college bound. But we also have a large population of students that come from a low-income bracket that are students that don't have the same kind of parental support. And so our community has a lot of diversity in regards to social class. Some rural families that don't have the income have kids that then are limited in their ability to access those things, and then that affects what they perceive as their potential and opportunities. So when you begin to think that I'm not going to be able to pay for that, then you start thinking that's not something that I can do. The role of the Success Program is to fill in the gaps that some students have to make a level playing field for them.
My name is Sierra and I'm a sophomore. I'm the first person to go to college in my family. I would like to go to college for equine studies. I have been part of the Success Program for 2 years. I started my freshman year. Having the scholarship is very important to me because it's giving me an opportunity to go learn something new within the field that I'd like to go into after high school. My family, they work really hard and we kind of don't really have the money to be able to afford a camp like that.
The idea of a child not being able to focus because they're hungry I can't stand for that, and I don't think anyone in the building can, so we go to all measures that we possibly can personally to make certain that that's not the case. We've helped families get heating oil to make certain that they have what they need in the house, blankets, outdoor gear that they need. We've had teachers that have taken their own money and gone out and purchased clothes for students because when the season changed, they didn't have anything that fit.
The Stratton Foundation has helped us build a backpack program. A lot of kids, when they get the food, you'll see them not eat it so quickly or eat it slowly because they're worried about when they're going to get food again. And it breaks your heart because you want these kids to have what you take for granted. Groceries in their bellies, a roof over their head, a warm bed, and the nurture and support that they need.
If anyone asks me whether giving money to the Stratton Foundation is worthy of their generosity, the answer is an easy yes. The Stratton Foundation has identified where the resources can do the most good and target monies and resources to address those needs, and works so leanly that the vast majority of the monies that are raised and given to the foundation end up in the hands of the people who need them most.
See, like right here, that's where that floss is going to want to go, because you don't want to end up with those white spots.
There's not a day that goes by that I'm not putting Ambisol on somebody's gums because they can't focus of what's going on. We've had some pretty substantial abscessed teeth that needed to be addressed, and thanks to the Stratton Foundation and the Springfield Hospital, the dental program that is now been brought to Courier, that was phenomenal.
That's great.
It's very easy to help other people, and there are a lot of great ways to do it. And whether it's being fortunate enough to ski at a place like Stratton and help people that way, or with time or effort, whatever it is, there's a million ways to do it. I think it sort of grows inside you, and it needs to be a bigger part of all of us.
I think that because of the donations from the Stratton Foundation supporting their basic needs, taking those barriers out of their way, will just have a huge impact for them. They are hardworking kids and have been described as kids who've got grit. They deserve to be able to have the same chance and the equal opportunity that other kids have to be able to have all of their basic needs met so that they can thrive because they've got the capability of making a huge difference.
The Stratton Foundation is huge and far-reaching in my eyes. It's sort of our safety net for our community, where we have small individual organizations like ours, the Kids Summer Lunch, that feeds kids in the summer. The foundation reaches out and they not only feed kids, but they clothe kids. They make sure that kids have a safe place and a warm place to live. They're our safety net.
I see that poverty is changing in this part of southern Vermont in that it's growing. In the younger kids in kindergarten now, in elementary school, is that they're seeing a larger percentage of families in poverty. And that growing number is something that we have to pay attention to, because these will be our students. We have to think into 5-10 years from now and be ready for these students and their needs.
We want so much for these kids. And this is the time and the age when their spirit hasn't been broken. They're excited about life and what the possibilities could be. And having these opportunities for the kids to get their needs met, I think really helps them see that they have a chance.
I was able to raise my children to be well fed, to be well clothed, and I saw so many children in our community not that way. And if I can help them in a small way, I can go to be sure that they're fed during the summer, to be sure that they are safe. That just fills my heart. I can go to bed at night and know that the children in our community are not hungry.